want me to win. Me versus you, I'm gonna win. Shoot this gun, yes, I'ma be getting fresh drip, cause a quarter, that's it. Big body, big turns in a whip.
You're immersed in the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, the big man, Derrick Henry, fresh off a big game a week ago, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll have scores around the league for you.
Their last 8 games.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the team.
Jason Sanders sets the kickoff.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike.
Sanders sets the kickoff.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded at the 2. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 20.
That week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. This is Mostert, and an alley to run. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 12 on the year.
He's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Derrick Henry. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 14 carries, 94 yards, and a score.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now. Number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Look at this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Looking for Woods that time. Next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January. And that's caught inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive
stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mariota. And oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7. 23.
That we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
I've seen, he got it and went and always gave us great field position.
Let him know,
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. The drive started.
You're excited about hitting him in the first half? Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. It's caught. Smith past the 20. A gain of 32 that time. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Alert, now. 230. Alert, alert.
Here we go.
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got it. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, if you're going to pass on 3rd and 1, you better get a 1st down if you complete it. They completed it, but no gain.
The aiming point has to be beyond the 1st down marker where you throw the ball. 3rd and 1, you can't have anything that's even close to the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you run the risk of what we just saw there, not getting the 1st down.
Tavecchio up on 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Check. Lucky.
Where are they, team?
We got double up.
One.
Play fake. Mariota. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Mostert. Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
One.
Now Mostert. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
Mike 29. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 29 is the Mike.
Three.
We got.
Mariota on first down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
First down, Mariota. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Travis Kelce. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here.
As well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we reach.
Congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. And he's going to get this one at 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mariota. And that's complete to Adams. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards.
Additional yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action now. Mariota. It's caught here by Adams. The Steelers picking up 15 yards.
Check. Check out route. Hot.
A first down throw for Mariota. It's Kelce on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after him early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And all the way in for us.
This is a game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, the big point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
One.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of
They were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd and a couple. Mariota looking deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Devontae Adams.
That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And some room to work. And he's out of bounds at 39 now. They'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the...
Watch 54. Pick it up, guys.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage. They were so good up front that he often got to the 2nd level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
He takes it down. 2nd and 5 now. Roethlisberger. And this one complete to Smith. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackles
block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Now, 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
QB's trash. Let's go.
Now Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. That side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the...
And he's going to go down. And his slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he bats it away, and it falls down.
It's fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking deep for Adams. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Check 13. Check.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be taken down across the 50.
Hey, let's get off the field. Three.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Mariota. Caught on the right side by Adams. That one covers 12.
All day long, they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota going down the middle, and it's complete.
Right, you have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Mariota here to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as looking again in the direction of Woods, and it's 3rd and short. Roethlisberger now to throw.
Positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Check right. He's checking. Crash.
Throwing here, Mariota. Over the middle, that's
Oh, so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Mariota now, 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Now Mariota, 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go.
They'll throw again. Mariota. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So for the Steelers, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5.
Yeah.